Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Okay, so, I moved from my station over there because it's very late and I don't want to tell my parents anything. So, I got some reviews to do. Got Kenichi chapter review, which I'm going to do right now. Fairy Tail chapter review. These are the reviews that I couldn't do on Friday because of Polygon and stuff. So, figured I'd do these now, get them out of the way. But before I get into that, one thing. The stuff I recorded from Comic-Con was kind of, crazy. In total, I had like about 4 recordings. First recording, I believe, was on Saturday. The second recording was later on Saturday. And I have like 2 others on that same day. Now, 2 of them are Naruto Ninja Storm 3, gameplay. So that, I'm probably going to combine those 2 recordings, do that, and I'll have 1 recording. It's really me just walking around. It's really nothing. It's me walking around. That's pretty much it. So, that's that. Now, this chapter of Kenichi was kind of interesting. We got more I suppose you can say answers about LUGH, this fighter who is, and this chapter was called Submission Man for obvious reasons, saying that he was a blind submission man. That's what LUGH is. And we have Siegfried and Thor. They obviously, Siegfried saying, how he's fine and there was no problem, he wasn't hurt, he wasn't killed or anything. And Thor says also that, oh, I'm fine, I'm used to getting dislocations because I'm a sumo wrestler. And that's pretty much it from there. And he says, oh, he just seemed to have a long battle experience, that LUGH tells him. And that's when Neji he was saying, that's why I told you to attack all together. It was so stupid. And LUGH is saying, oh, indeed, but no matter what you say, the truth is they're gonna attack me one-on-one. They're not gonna. He says, oh, I can see that clearly, LUGH says. So this guy's blind, but he can see everything. It's so unbelievable. When you really think about characters who are blind and they can fight, it's outer-worldly. It's like, you wonder, how do these characters, how do they do this? It's like they have enhanced hearing or enhanced smell or some kind of conception that allows them to do this. So yeah, it's pretty much what LUGH is getting at. And that's when Kenichi says, oh, I'm going to go up next, I'm going to fight him. He's like, oh, famous disciple of Zanpaku. And Sig says that he feels dangerous. How can he understand so much when he's blind? And that's when Takeda shows up. He doesn't want Kenichi getting in there. He says, I can't let you get all the danger, all the cool stuff. Takeda. He says, look at me, honey, Miyu, and saying, and she says, do your best, and he's powered up. And then Neji's like, Nijima saying, oh, he's powered up by training with a master. And LUGH understands a lot of things. He understands that Takeda has that something's wrong with his left arm, left arm boxer, you know, and it's like unbelievably he knows all this shit. I just find it so absurd. He's got some kind of extra sensory ability. Even though he's blind, he's able to sense things more better. So, very intriguing, very intriguing. That's when he brings out this move, Nearing, Dun, Send In, Blow, and oh my god, Lou just like glides. He does something called the gliding step. He just glides. It's just unbelievable. And Takeda's just going at him and stuff, and he says, don't be surprised by the speed. And he does a phantom left, and he goes around him, and he's trying to go after his left arm, and he's like saying, oh, your movements are getting worse, and he grabs Takeda in a headlock, and I'm like, oh shit. The same thing did the Siegfried. But surprisingly enough, and he's like saying, he's even telling him, Lou's telling him, I'm getting your neck, Mr. Boxer. And that's when he does something called a burrow rabbit punch. Even though he's got him in a headlock, Takeda uses his right hand to hit him on the back of his head. And he says it's a secret boxing made for actual fights. And Lou was like telling him, I didn't expect a thrust from that angle. And Takeda's obviously surprised. He's survived that blow. And then that's when he realizes his pinky was dislocated. And I'm like, oh shit. That was surprising. For me, when I saw that, I was like, oh my god. You know, he's able to just... And then he's saying, Lou's then saying, oh, your left arm is next. How are you feeling? Aren't you going back down yet? And then Takeda's like, don't be kidding me. It's bad for you to underestimate my determinations with martial arts. You'll fall under my fists. And he's like saying, this is for playing with people's traumas. And he says, and then Lou, he says, you have more backbone than I thought. And that's pretty much what happened in this chapter, more or less, for the summary. Lou is very, oh man, this guy is something else. He glides behind people. Complete mystery. Glides behind people, glides behind them, does submission moves against them, and it's just one tricky fucking rabbit. Tricks are for kids. He's weird. I mean, this guy is blind. You understand that, people? He's blind. But yet he can do these moves, these submission moves on people. And it's like, whoa, whoa. You know, it's one of those whoa moments. Now, as far as rating is concerned, I'm definitely giving this a 4 out of 5. This was, ooh. This was something else. I mean, I gotta wonder if Takeda can survive this fight. Because he just broke his pinky. Well, dislocated. But still, be careful. Because if he gets his left arm, ooh boy, we're gonna have problems. Now, we'll obviously see next week, this coming Friday, how Takeda gets out of this, how he beats this guy. I don't want to say he's gonna lose Takeda. I think Takeda can beat this guy, Lou, but I don't know. It's very tricky. I like this. I like this fight, this confrontation with this guy Lou, who's blind and he does submission moves. It's like that took me off. You know, it's like really insane. Really insane. And this is all happening while the Masters are destroyed his really headquarters. It's just insane. But yeah. Like I said, 4 out of 5. It was pretty good. I like this Lou guy. This guy is very tricky. Very tricky. You got when you get a character like this, and he's blind, and he's a martial artist, and he does submission moves. Whoa! He's got some kind of outworldly power, a power that is not of this world. Like something special about him. So yeah. Guys, watch. This guy's something special. He's going to do something. You'll see. And more or less guaranteed that something's going to go down here for next week's chapter. So, this has been Bonkai 922. And for next week's chapter, they don't tell you. And like I said, this has been Bonkai 922. Getting close to 500. Whatever, I mean, usually that's a chapter number that is pivotal. I mean, we all saw Bleach 500. So, when they obviously the author of Kenichi gets to 500, it's going to be something special. So, yeah. This has been Bonkai 922. Excuse me. I will see you guys later. And Comic-Con footage to come soon. See ya.